I do the math. That's not true. Every time I watch a bad musical, I die a little on the inside. Would you like to just sit out today? Just gonna be the sound guy. Put the boom mic out of frame and then back into frame.
Do not accidentally forcefully show up on any of the voice actors with the boom mic.
What?
That actually would make a good weapon.
Because you could wear like a speaker vest, and every time you hit someone, that screechy, hellish reverb sound could just come back and just disorient.
Exactly. Oh shit. I lost the file.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
If you want, Aaron doesn't have to go anywhere tomorrow, so you can pull in the driveway. Because last time Mike parked right there, he got a ticket
Okay.
on the sidewalk. Okay. Okay.
Is he home?
I think so. I think he just pulled out. He might be. I can't see his car. I think.
Oh no. I guess I'll have to do without it. That's it? Nope.
That just sounds like copyright safe Garuda Desert music.
Okay,
really?
everything is gonna probably sound like a Legend of Zelda song because Nintendo stole all of the music for the originals.
Oh, they
That doesn't
did?
surprise me. They're
Yes.
fucking evil.
Nobody can argue with them because it's 30 fucking years old, and all the people that already wanted to sue them are either dead or buried under thousands of court cases.
Yeah.
You think music theft's bad now? It was even worse when people were figuring out how to use the internet.
It's
Because there was technically no protection for anything online.
great. Did she say you was on?
No, like their second and third games, they had a composer. To be fair, everything was MIDI files back then, so it was really easy to be, lazy on. Okay. It was raining. So I should probably put the rain back on. Where'd the rain go?
That's the file you lost, was the rain.
I don't think it is. Hold on. Ah, here it is. See, I found it. Very faint, but it's there. Ow. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
She just gave him a wet willy.
She's going to move her van real quick into the yard.
A van that can kidnap you.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Okay.
It's only okay if she sends us the pictures.
She got
Is it going to be a somber day for the party? Your possible last few days alive.
At you.
You gotta start heading out, nerd. That's what you did last session.
Hey, baby.
The party never stops. Does
Night
anybody
by the-
pregame and get drunk 2 days prior to a party?
I was gonna say Naibai is the rave bunny.
Perfect thing to do. Travel with a hangover.
Traveling already sucks.
It is true. Anybody want to check their inventory, punch a specific person in the face, or do anything illegal before they leave? Aside from all the illegal stuff you've already done.
I was gonna say, it's like, what haven't we done that's illegal?
That reflects poorly on the adults of the group. We have never done anything illegal. All of it has been okay and by the books.
Kevin, you eat homeless people.
8? That is... No.
Oh no, I think eating migrants or vagrants is a little illegal.
Well, if they don't find a place to sleep, that's on them. They should know that the areas are dangerous. And I haven't done that in forever. Also, shut.
Okay.
You always taste like dirt and sadness.
Hi, bud.
Okay.
I like that convoluted background. I was waiting for more. I was hoping there would be more. I hope it would have kept going. Okay.
Hi, good.
She's gonna punch Fiona in the mouth with her mouth.
It's your one final. It's your one chance to punch an osmium without dying.
The osmium would probably not feel it.
Imagine
A little
eating
gray
peppers for 2
zero
days
pops
in
up.
game.
It's just a little gray 0 pops up. Do you feel better?
Actually, yep. Pops.
I like the green.
Right there, do it again.
Thank you. Damn it.
Ooh, keep going.
Okay, that's concerning.
What's concerning?
Just that ooh, keep going, IBM.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. What is an IVM tool? Crap. I get to decide with a roll of the. Where'd the dice go? Oh, there's the phone. How many hours is it going to take? I want waffle fries. All right. Yeah.
Set the teacher then.
Okay, baby.
A 16-hour ride.
Whose carriage are we taking?
Actually, good question. What's available? Where's my sheet?
You know, I kind of expected it to be a longer ride.
Huh?
I kind of expected it to be a longer
Well, that
ride.
explains why it's a short ride. It's Vesuvius's. Vesuvius doesn't have a carriage. And you have horses.
Oh. Are they normal horses?
How familiar are you guys with the terms bobsledding?
Wait,
No.
bobsledding on magma?
What exactly are we bobsledding on?
No, it's a carriage, but there's no horses, and it's got rails like a set of skis or a snowmobile rather than wheels.
What have you done?
Our trip just got significantly shorter, didn't it?
Ah, yes. You know the fastest way to get to a place, don't you? Yep.
Straight through.
Straight line. Yeah.
So I assume we're going to be going straight tunnels right through the ground and everything.
I didn't know that he would have this. And put this on the list as a giggle, like he should have an underminer-esque contraption instead of a carriage because it makes sense. But no, it actually does. You guys aren't afraid of the dark, right? You know, it doesn't matter.
Not really.
I'm sure. All of Underminer foundation. That's damn it. A lot of
Mhm.
Good. It is very serious damage.
Remember,
very structure. Acid.
Yeah, the major infrastructure of the underground.
would
Imagine
we even be
had it
ready for the crab people?
had it water off. Got it. Got the power.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that's not good.
I'm in danger.
Seriously?
No, I don't have underground noises. I don't think.
Crap.
Oh, but
That's
I have fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't know I'd be. Give me a break. I didn't know I'd be needing subterranean soundtracks.
half of our time underground.
Yeah, but those are like specific venues that have that. Wait, no, you don't. Only one was under the ground. The other ones were. One was on an island in a jungle, and the other one was like in some sort of weird mirror reality. You know what? Don't question it.
I am questioning.
Question it. You know what? Fine. You get locked up in that same room where all the star people are.
Bob's allowed to logic.
Mike Plain's logic is decided by D100s and D30s. Doesn't make sense. All right. You have 16 hours to do any weird shit you want to do with each other's characters. After that, I get to start using the choir music I've been saving. Y'all going to church. Actually, that's kind of not a good thing, if we're being honest.
Oh, crap. What do I want to do? I suppose it would help if I opened her sheet.
Found
I don't really think there's anything Fiona wants to do.
Or is there anyone that Fiona wants to do?
Not before the eve of battle.
Concerned I've been messing with him this whole time.
Well, I think Beatrice is going to be disgustingly lovey-dovey with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're so sick. Get out of here. Ugh.
I might even be holding.
Public displays of affection. Ew.
Come
Welcome to
on.
high school.
Hands
Hi. Degenerate.
Good thing you can only hear it, huh?
Oh yeah, that. Sounds like cold handing.
Okay. Fast.
All right, I'll allow the sound of hand holding, but if I have to hear what sounds like a fucking turkey getting pulled out of a fucking swamp boot, we gonna have problems.
Listen, the website you're looking for is called Love Ants. It's easy.
No, I'm just teasing him while y'all play. I'll be good.
Grab him by the balls. Yeah. Now squeeze them.
Oh,
Bad
I'm
dragon
about to get you
and
hurt.
harness.
All right, here we go. Here's your choir music. Yes. I get it loud too. So you have to make sure it doesn't get that loud though. I forgot it would be nighttime by the time you got here.
Oh
Oh,
no.
That's also because of the fire. You didn't realize exactly. You didn't really realize. I'm assuming you figured they went to go and start preparing to fight and to start actual fighting. But when you actually look, there are a lot of dead people almost immediately when you get out of the. We're just gonna call it Vesuvius's submarine.
Subterrane.
Subterrarium. That's what we're gonna call it.
Concern. Well, let's try not to add to the death counter, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Non-lethal as best we can.
It's certainly won't be hard to be sneaky, considering that you can hear the distant sounds of fighting. I could put the horse on, by the way.
Oh no, not the horse!
Poor horse.
I know, right? I love how he just gets murdered and loop over and over again on that sound click.
Can make an SCP out of that horse.
You could. You could. Mm. What? Hi, dog. Hello. Hi. Get off me. Where you want? Oh, go that way. Be absconded by you. Go that way. He just suddenly leapt up on my side, climbed up, and just sat by my face.
a cat?
Yes, hello.
A dog.
A dog?
Yeah.
How dare? That's a cat.
No, oh my god, it's a fox. It's a fox that got installed in the wrong body.
Probably. All right. You can see, though, the futility of fighting an adventurer. And yet something really didn't stop a lot of these what just look like normal people, save for the fact they're churchgoers. Well, that's still normal people. Fanatics? There we go. There's the video game term that makes you feel not like an asshole, realizing that you're killing just religious members. Fanatic.
Well, they should have known better.
Should have known better, yes. Just following orders. Should have known better.
Well, yeah, they should have known they were wrong. Duh.
Yeah. But which direction, though, would you like to go? Do you even know which direction you popped up out of the ground at?
Hey, here's an idea. The more experienced members of the group, e.g. Vesuvius, might actually have somewhat of an inkling on where to go. We don't know what kind of weird borderline deific powers osmiums have.
Ah, yes. He will begin his mighty ritual of pulling a compass out and checking his map.
Hey, he's better at it than me. Why do you think Kevin leaves that sort of stuff to Glycol and Noro and other people that aren't him?
Well, you don't have to go straight that way towards the fighting. But when you turn around, yes, that's definitely the direction you need to go. Towards the towering cathedral fortress.
Ooh.
The dice decided it is at its peak 901 feet tall.
Goodness.
It has
no, there's a boss every 3 stories. Oh no.
That would be awesome.
Just, oh my god, it gets worse every fucking floor. A story? No, story is like maybe 20 feet at the most.
11 to 20 feet, depending on what the building is.
Yeah, like office buildings, it's like 10 to 11 because of the size of the floors.
Oh man, these are brutal. These are brutal though. People pinned to trees, burned, cried, just straight cut the hell up. Some of the more unfortunate ones didn't even get a death like that. They got some of those beautiful, painful deaths from things like poison or suffocation.
At least if you get slashed apart, it's just the trauma that turns your brain off before you actually feel much of it. The other ones are slow and agonizing.
Fiona is gonna go ahead and knock an arrow just in case. Alright, so, son, what's the plan?
Well, not die.
Oh, it's a good plan.
Well, they know that you have to get inside of that monstrosity, and Vesuvius will have. I wouldn't say happily, actually. Will carefully, cautiously. There is the word. Lead you through as much as he can without making you walk past or over too many bodies. Though it is worth noting, you've just found out for the first time something concerning.
What's that?
The church has a way to keep you from reviving.
Oh no.
Well, they have basically hijack stones, or what you do, that can let you snag somebody's soul. They have a way to keep your soul from leaving your body permanently, so you're staying in torment. They've done some good damage to some of the golds that unfortunately made it this far.
How far away is the cathedral from us as we're walking?
Well, it was 150-ish yards, but now it's only about 60.
Okay.
And there is a hole in the wall. There's actually a lot of holes. It has been breached by the guild.
That's good, isn't it? Maybe.
Kind of. As you traverse through these destroyed paths of what you can start to guess were front lines at some point, you can see camps and remnants of cots or fireplaces, and it looks like the guild employed some sort of crawling assault to make their way towards before finally besieging this cathedral. But the fact that it took them, by your math, from what you've been informed, 4 days to get inside is slightly concerning.
Yeah.
Probably
Yes.
more than just slightly concerning.
It's pretty concerning.
For a brief moment, you do see one osmium fighting one of the church's champions. And I say you see it because they literally stop fighting in front of you, and it's one of those blink and you miss it when they come to a stop with their blades engaged with each other, and they both look at you and then just completely ignore your group as this champion manages to send one of your guildmates sailing through the trees.
Do we recognize this champion?
You do not, but it's concerning because they are fast and they are strong enough to keep an osmium on their toes.
Yeah.
Vesuvius will put his hand on the back of Fiona and Beatrice's heads and push them down as he leans back, just avoiding the backslash of one of the blades.
Ooh, that's not good.
So Beatrice is going to be very thankful that she just didn't get injured from that or killed.
Yeah.
That would have been a straight decapitation.
She's going to make her way a little bit further away and kind of continue following Vesuvius through the
Nice.
devastation.
You make it inside the wall, and there's one clean path inside for you, and you can see Naibai's, I guess you could say, game card buddy in Rigel, sitting there, very exhausted, with not one but two elite members of the church, just dead, leaned against the wall on either side of him.
Mm.
Oof. Yeah. You guys can fight the guy that's in there. Have fun. We don't have the time. Split up. Duh.
Hey, we've got to hurry. We've got to stop that
As
ritual.
we attempt to sneak around.
They didn't build it to be sneakable. There's one way in and one way out to each of these inner rings.
That is most unfortunate.
Well, you've only got to make it to the fourth and final center of it. So you've got 3 rings to go through.
I'm assuming the entrances are all 180 out for these rings, so you have to make your way all the way around at least one side.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
Must be a nightmare to try and evacuate.
Building safety does not exist here. There is only combat.
Well, it was built to be as difficult to get inside of as possible.
Well, they have achieved that.
I mean, the
Is
rings
there-
aren't even connected. They're in 4 sections on either end of the building. Or either, I guess you say, corner. So there's technically...
Would it be possible to go through a wall?
Well, I mean, you do have Bonnie, but I don't know if you'd want to waste her strength. The walls are made of a stone called heptacite.
Strong and heat resistant, I'm assuming.
The walls are anti-magic in nature, so you can't magic against them. They won't prevent magic entirely, and they are extremely dense, more dense than most igneous rock.
Hmm.
By the way, I have a bunch more soundtracks, so don't worry, I'll change them. But I'm just leaving this one on. Because it requires me to get all the way over here and fiddle fart with this mouse. And also make sure it's not at ear blowing up volumes.
This is very much appreciated.
Louder for me, though. Last time I tried to mute for me, it blew out your eardrums for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyways,
Ah! Wrath is waiting inside. Spelled R-A-T-H. I think it's Wrath. You know what? Technicalities on the name doesn't matter.
they're here to kick your ass because.
Yes. That is exactly what they are here to do. And they will happily carry it out with their frighteningly large halberd.
Oh.
Dirk, think like Wing Knight's halberd from Dark Souls 3.
God damn it.
Oh, no.
What did we do to deserve this?
Yeah, that armor of the church, though, that sexy ass purple, black, and gold. At least for the wing.
I'm assuming they got a helmet on, or are they one of those weird pretentious types that likes to fight without a helmet?
They are not wearing a helmet, but that's probably so they don't accidentally bring themselves from not seeing that little edge down at the bottom of the halberd's beard.
That's fair. Alrighty. Kevin's going to equip Komodo and just kind of tell him, just remember, we're only trying to knock him out. If
Right.
possible.
Well, do you all want to try and move slowly, or do you want to split up and make it as fast as possible?
It would probably be, since we have to fight the guy, because this is only a one-way in, one-way out scenario, it'd be probably best to split his attention the best as possible. Yes, it's a long weapon, but doesn't mean it's good at dealing with 180 out fronts.
Oh, I hope you know what you're getting into.
Unless
Wait,
there's a
no.
way to sneak around. Is the DM trying to be a snake?
No, there's not a visible way to sneak around. And Paraji can't really rely on shadows too much because there's a perfectly centered fucking chandelier.
That just means he has to dive out of somebody's shadow when they get close. When that one person gets close. Sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Try that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could burn him down in time. But you are on a clock here.
Ooh, is he under the chandelier?
No, he's smart enough to be standing off to one side.
Damn it! Chandeliers are the most dangerous thing in any building.
It's almost like you can tell what you're thinking. Because he just looks up at the chandelier and then just kind of almost remindedly puts his foot on the back of a very much dead elite from the guild.
Well, shit.
I better take the initiative or he will.
Gotta fight him.
Let's try. Kevin's
I
going
didn't
to
say
take
you all have to, though.
initiative. Kevin's going to take initiative on this. Let's see how fire resistant he is. I'm going to go with the twin fire beam.
Beatrice is going to kind of lean over to Bonnie. She's like, do you think you could sneak up and try and choke him out? I'm just going to say that real quietly.
You got Bonnie sizing themselves up, trying to figure out the math on that one.
Just, you fucking what?
I hate to break it to you now. It was a good effort, though, but Bonnie doesn't think that they could. Considering that Bonnie is 6 feet tall. And
Yeah, imagine this guy is much more.
He's not sneaky, is what he's getting at.
I mean, he's big, but that's probably because of the armor. He's a good 7 feet.
Kevin rolls a 63 on that twin fire beam. He's just, let's get this party started.
All right.
Because if we can burn down the HP and then knock him out with a reasonable blow when he's weaker.
Fire resistance high with this one.
See, that's what he was checking for.
Well, you didn't know dude didn't do any fire damage. Oh, I love it. No, but it still does damage, remember.
It's
percent health damage? 2%?
It does the percent damage, just not the extra fire.
Yeah, it's not going to do the extra fire and the tick, no. But it did do damage. I mean, it was a good chunk, too, but they kind of just shook it off. What was Beatrice going to do? Just ask that question? They weren't going to attack? Nothing like that?
Well, she was going to ask that question, but she will wait until his attention is occupied otherwise in order to attack without, being intercepted.
Okay. Good to know. And only one NPC is on the defensive. Good. All right, everyone.
Next. Oh, God.
Well, I suppose I need to open my thingy up.
We're just gonna do a classic D100 versus D100 to see if you dodge out of the way.
Well, apparently Kevin stepped on his tail. He rolled a 35.
Yeah, no, you're failing.
38 apparently.
This is going to be a rough session if we're starting rolls with like this.
My rolls are always like this.
You were still rubbing the what's it called? You were still rubbing the hangover out of your eyes.
Well, it's only fair. You hit him with percent health damage, and he replied to the group with the same. Armor will not stop it.
You said this is a flat 100?
Flat 100.
92.
Roll again.
Somebody's bristly today.
91.
Blair, is he lying?
Don't you drag nobody into this.
I don't lie about my numbers.
I'll allow it, though. Good thing there are no world breaks. All right, anyways. Fiona, face. Yeah.
He's Speedy Kitty.
Yeah.
Speedy Kitty was paying
Well,
attention.
it's good that you're paying attention. Everyone that wasn't, save for Bonnie and Fiona, it seems, and Faraji because he's fast. Mostly that he just hid in somebody's shadow, so cheating. Should make a rule that damages him. I should really do that real quick.
The damage is a person, and the damage is visible in the shadow he takes. 25% of that damage.
Something like that. I'll figure it out.
That could
Just
still be
in
a
case
lot of
anybody else
damage.
True. So, you so kindly shot them, and it did hurt, with a very concentrated blood of heat. So their response was to take their halberd, and instead of holding it like they had been, they kind of lay it down with one hand and sort of flip their grip upside down, like reverse gripping the halberd almost, before they make a slicing motion. And then that's when you see it. It's just this thin, extremely quick little cushion of glowing air comes sailing in and promptly striking in a arc with a 210 degrees cone or arcing
Jesus.
path. Yeah. So a party-wide strike that hit almost everyone for an equal 2% of your max HP.
Jesus. Well, this requires further testing.
Did you say 2%?
Yeah, you can math that.
I'll just make sure I heard it right. Let's see.
And is that of current or health?
Of your was it? No, max HP.
Current of max, okay. I hate decimals. Fucking retarded.
You'll be fine.
I still hate them.
I've officially done an attack. I could throw in another cathedral music. You ready? Yes.
All right.
Or as a friend would say, it's Witcher music. It's a church. It's wrote by a Polish guy. Of course it's going to sound like The Witcher.
It's more like Metroid Prime music.
We're not even going to talk about the theology of Metroid. It's fucking wild. Oh, the cannon. Evil Samus. So, he can hit hard, and he can take a hit. But Sin knows that you're on a clock, and Sin's not going to waste his time around here. So he's decided you'll be moving to the second ring here to fight. And some of you are going to stay here. Kevin's already engaged, and Beatrice looks like they want revenge. So he's leaving you with Mob as a tank.
Oh shit.
Where's Naibai going?
Naibai can stay here if she wants. Their mobility would probably be helpful.
As long as they don't get themselves killed.
Well, if you die here, you're not going to probably stay dead permanently. You might revive. You don't know. Either way, it's going to make it really hard to make that deadline.
Yeah, because then you have to take a whole carriage ride and everything again to get back.
Yeah. Unless you know a spatial magic user.
This is where Mega would be very useful. God damn it, I should have made her.
Yeah, and get reported for gross violations of spatial magic.
What is that supposed to mean?
Means that the mage lords will literally imprison you.
No, I mean gross violations of spatial magic. What are you getting at?
Gross violations of spatial magic is any time that you use magic that can either alter time and space around you or move you through time and space at will. Without
you were talking poofs and this and issue. I was talking about the little soul gem she keeps around.
You still would have got charged with a gross violation of spatial magic knowing you. You would have been using it all the damn time.
I said the crystals, not the poofing.
Oh, okay.
Still,
Either way.
And no chronomancy. That's also illegal.
so Fiona is moving to the second ring with the others.
Yeah.
All right.
I see a kitty cat.
Well, Sin will also leave you for Raji. You need a thinker. Yeah. So let's see. Vesuvius. Well, it's easy for Vesuvius to buy you time to continue by putting them in the middle of Caldera and forcing them to actually use a defensive skill.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
So next round, half the party's in the other room. And I'll let you fight that person in a minute. Now I want to see how people are going to try and deal with Mr. Halberd.
You're a very clumsy cat. She just fell off of me and clawed me everywhere.
Right out the window. They have 9 lives.
They'll be fine. Okay, this
She
is
got her
good.
claws caught in my chair cushion and fell, and she's
I wonder if tape would
looking
hold.
embarrassed about her lack of grace there.
Cats can be very ungraceful.
Oh, yeah. Okay, next round. What is Kevin, Beatrice, and subsequently Naibai going to do, as well as the 2 NPCs I'll work with?
Well, who wants to go next? I already have a plan for what I want Kevin to do.
What do you
It's
want
probably
Kevin
going to get him. I was going to go for a 25 focus the blast around his head.
Cool.
Probably do that before Beatrice dashes in.
Yes, that would be ideal.
Um,
20.
Yes.
If I
Can't move for
don't
them.
move, I could use Skipping Stone and Ricochet right after each other. Which is like 12 million damage.
True. Be a good idea.
Okay, so that roll for Kevin then, since I just set 25 die to roll for individual shot, or just the first 2?
I just set the 25 so you can min-max your damage. You know how to do that, right?
Entirely. Remember, still kind of nublet.
Okay, then just do 2.
Because I do have the roll 25 option. I did do that, but I can see if I can set those 2 in.
Well, it's up to you.
Well, this has a nice big shiny 1128. That's just the individual 25 rolls, not including the statted out damage.
Now, do you know your statted out damage is what it's going to be?
Let's see. Base damage times 25. So in this case, I would just add the. Oh, hold on, not that. Jesus, wrong button. 946, 400 of base damage
Mm-hmm.
plus the 1128. I'd get 1.047 million.
So 1,046,000 or 47,000?
233, yes.
233.
Oh, my mistake. I'm actually.
And those, and as far as effect is concerned, I'm trying to get those to debt around his head.
Good to know.
Should have wore a helmet. It might have helped.
That's true. You can. I hate to break it to you, this person has well over 100 million health.
Alright, I was just off.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
no, don't worry.
I bet his spiky bone.
They've taken out people since 2 days ago, stronger than all of you right here put together. Though they haven't had a break, so they are running on fumes. So, bonus. Got my calculator and my dice roll to tell you if any of those shots are critical. Alright, Kevin, your shots are going to do ×2 damage.
I can multiply that for you if you like.
Go for it.
2,094,466.
Good.
All right. So I think what Beatrice is going to do, since she's at a distance at the moment, is she's going to attempt to use her fulmination ability. Let's see.
That can hurt nearby allies, though. Remember that.
Is there anybody right up against him?
Well, I mean, Mob was going to be your tank, but if you just want to not make it so he can tank, that's fine. It's hell. He does get more dangerous the closer to death he is.
Well, is he there right now?
He's going to be
Tanking.
his whole
Okay.
job.
Beatrice
Yeah.
can't really use her ranged abilities then. So I guess she will follow him in to do the stabby stabs.
I mean, if you want to use a ring, he really won't give a shit, probably. He's a Reaver. The more damage you do, the faster you let his life steal climb, and the more he can steal back. But then again, you run the risk of knocking his ass out too fast. So it's a high risk, high reward. I'm gonna be honest with you. Realistically, they would bounce off of Mob's head.
Just
Sure.
doink.
Happen. That's 8. Bye.
Did you just do 38 million damage to Mob? Is the question.
That's a good question. No, they didn't.
Okay. Just making sure she didn't friendly fire.
He has a lot more durability than people understand. Really, only armor-piercing attacks hurt him.
Well, I suppose if he doesn't mind, then I guess she can use her fulmination.
I mean, Caldera's still on the ground, and he ran in barefooted to go swinging, and that's a lava pit, so very happy, heavy swamps. Not really doing much though, because he's being blocked, but still.
Okie dokie. Let's see.
Between Vesuvius using up an action, him. Well, all 4 of his actions are used in one turn. Good job. The enemy cannot retaliate this round. Alright, bitches. What you gonna do? Electrocute everything?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to do some stunning there. Let's see. And I suppose I need to do a roll. What is the roll?
Yes.
Very nice. Okay, so her damage for this is 129,758.
You guys might miscalculate. Okay. Yeah, I think Nab is over miscalculating certain stats. I think you all might be all over the place. I don't know. I give you the same. What? Let's see. Do any of those do a plank? They do a times. So yeah, okay. Good times 6. Hey, congratulations. You've managed to collectively reduce his health to 116 million. Who's in the next room that Fiona gets to go fight? What would be the most annoying thing to fight if you happen to be an arrow user? Ah, yes. Good job, game. A Grand Lancer.
Oh,
Cheat.
Are you ready to fight somebody with 65% reduced passive damage?
I guess. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Ah, yes. You enter the room and you see the sight of them just holding someone up on the end of their lance. That person is not having a good time as they just slide down further before getting straight thrown at you like a projectile.
Fiona is going to doge.
I'll allow it. It's not hard to see a human body coming flying at you.
Just saying.
That is a big wound in their chest. God. Doesn't help that lance doesn't come to a perfect point, but sort of has like a spiral at the end. Ew. Puncture wounds. Oh, those are the worst.
They are.
Congratulations, you're about to fight you're about to fight the living lawn dart. Hey. See who's yes. Well, it looks like Vesuvius will just carry on his own.
All right.
He just walked straight past. That Grand Lancer is not stupid. They know they don't probably want him to detonate. I wonder if he's gonna have to fight in that third room, or if they're just gonna leave him alone.
Who knows? Someone might get froggy in the next room and try to jump.
We'll find out. The dice rolls look like they're just gonna keep ignoring him. Man, I was hoping to suddenly have a volcano explode. Man, fuck your chances, your probabilities of living. Everyone gets to live on Honolulu now.
From a castle.
Yeah, basically it would be.
Pyro-
You're fast
No.
enough.
Well,
You
it
can
depends.
if you see
It depends on the pyroclastic flow.
if you start 2 miles out and start running as soon as you see it. Yes, maybe.
Depends on how far it wants to go.
How
Yeah.
big are you at Castle
Kind of
Run?
fucked if it decides to do Mount St. Helens and go sideways.
Ah, yes.
Or maybe your neighbor's house will stop it.
That's funny.
That Grand Lancer has 195 million flat health. How long will it take to chip away at that if they're taking 65% damage?
Gonna be a bitch.
lightning.
Well, think long and hard of what you want to do, Fiona. Seriously. You're going to want to really think, because that's going to be a hard person to hurt. Alright, in the first room, Halberd Boy's turn. Ah, yes, a full revolution. Oh god, that's terrifying. That thing has a 25-foot range.
Jesus.
Goodness.
Combat distance is 6 feet, just so you know.
Is Beatrice gonna have to do a lot of jumping?
Well, you have the options. Let me know, I guess. Yeah, it's no storm. Obviously, bring them in. Throw them back out in the morning when it's not storming. Was informed that small dogs have been let inside of the house because it's going to rain, and they needed a bath.
Then leave them outside for a little bit and then shake them off when they get inside.
Lightning chance.
Yeah, better not. Best safe not to play 2.1 gigawatts of fuck.
1.21 gigawatts. Okay. So you have a choice of options for evasion. You can try and run away, which will still be a D100, or if you want to try and jump, I'm going to make you roll multiple D100s.
Even with her bunny legs.
Cling
It's
onto something
less
that's attached to the ceiling.
the height, and it's more the speed of the rotations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Quick question.
Yes.
If Fiona knocks 2 arrows with one of her skills,
Mhm.
does she have to cast a spell twice, or does the one spell go to each arrow?
Oh, it will go to each arrow individually, assuming that that's the action that you use.
Okay, cool.
I never said that you can only do it to one arrow, so theoretically, you somehow manage to manhandle 8 arrows at once and just awkwardly string them up, and then you
You just hear
it
a
work.
from the other room and just an explosion.
Fucking Fiona goes sailing through a hit the site wall.
There's our egress path.
Dead as
How far away is the Lancer from us? From
they are
Fiona?
standing firm in the center of the room underneath the chandelier.
That's Fuse Kevin's idea. It's great.
They are from where you are. Well, your range, so your combat range extends to 30 feet.
How
Well,
high is the ceiling?
About 40 feet.
So is it out of range?
Oh, from where you are? Yeah, you're not shooting the joint of the chandelier.
Damn it.
I know, damn it.
I was hoping to hit the ceiling where the chandelier was hanging from with an exploding arrow.
Yeah, I mean, you can theoretically do that. If you're a great archer, you'd have the 200-foot range.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the friend bond up enough with Phytre so that she can increase her mass or whatever yet.
I know, right? Ha!
Yeah, big titty cat bow.
God.
Fairy, first off. Secondly, so seriously, those D100s though, you are gonna be able to use your athletics and all that, your stats for mobility, so you don't die. Hopefully, question mark, because these are gonna fucking hurt if you do.
Kevin is going to attempt a sprung. And how many do you want?
Oh, 5 if you're jumping.
Yes.
Goodness.
Okay. Gonna be and also add on the agility curse sprung as well.
Yeah. Yes, add that on.
Total number for Kevin is 1329. I put a lot into the agility. He was tired of getting thwamped.
You are literally 102 points ahead of them.
Hey, close is close, man. Close doesn't mean impacted.
Alright, so that's your first roll.
Gotta go again.
Yeah, give me the other 4.
The next
If you're
one.
trying to jump over them, which I guess.
Oh, that was for all 5. Let me tweak that a little bit.
Oh, okay, that was the combined roll for all 5.
Yes. I just
So
realized
what
I
are
have a
they
modifier
individually?
and that would be where'd my history go? There it is. That would be 93, 99, 100, 20, 79,
And what's your agility bonus?
1060.
Okay, so let me see here. The last one is going to be the one that gets you.
Damn it!
The last spin, and you're going to catch, on this revolution alone, 495,376 damage.
Ooh, well, Kevin's out.
Don't worry. You're not technically out because, potion.
Oh,
You have
he already
a
took
potion.
100,000. He's only got 498,000 health.
You get like 3,000 health, though.
Popped him.
Well, I think. Well, you said it'd be a lot more complicated to do jumps. Beatrice is probably just gonna run.
Yeah, the problem with running is it gets you out of range, and you have to move back into combat range.
Yeah.
Jumping keeps you in it. It's the risk reward versus that. Guys, be thankful you're not Mauve. I'm not even going to argue with Nightbite. They're going to outrun it or just outjump it. I know they've got like 700 plus agility naturally over here, so they're just going to screwing every fucking time. I think the issue I'm seeing here is I forgot to give you your stat bonuses that come from the soul weapons.
No, I'm getting that.
No, those two.
Yeah, I don't have any stat bonuses from mine.
Something has been eating at me. That's what it is. Thank you. Oh,
So we're going to just redo that round of combat with those bonuses in?
Okay. All right, I'm just going to send you what Komodo would give you. You math it out yourself. I'll just tell you what the basic is. It's going to be on the Telegram.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Did I roll that yet? No, I didn't. So Beatrice, being nervous, is going to zip out real quick. Okay, 46, and her agility of 680. So
I don't know why the dice decided that you get 22 on this next stat, Derek.
I don't mind.
So Beatrice's Neum is 726.
That's
Oh,
from
God.
Komodo.
Damn it. This is excellent, but God damn it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's why you're not getting.
That per every is killing me. I have to brain.
I know, right?
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Fuck.
fuck! I didn't give it to Fionn for Fight Tree either. Where's
Be professional and prepared.
Oh, I'm not, dude. I got tricked into being Forever DM.
That'll learn you for being good.
Just telling you, mischievous foxhole knows many a trick.
Out of.
No, you're not DMing anymore. It's my burden.
I got it.
Oh, damn it, Dirk. I forgot the intelligence boost he gives.
It's okay. Kevin's used to being dumb.
It won't do you any good after today, but fuck it.
Dang it, no.
Damn it, I forgot for bitch. Ah! This is so bad. This is like when it should be here. I should have had it. It's like it's been. I've just been so caught up in keeping you idiots from burning the damn world down.
We're not that dangerous. Hold on, I have to go throw something at my cat. Stop fucking with things!
Alright, I won't send it to you on Telegram so you don't open it around Blair because I'm pretty sure I sent you porn, Kane, so I'll send it on Discord.
I did too! No balls, you won't open it.
All kinds of weird shit in there.
I'll just send you porn.
No, unless you want to.
Directly to Candy Cane.
Okay, pending.
The shipping name is Nair. If you argue with me, I drown you. Fuck you, it's clever. Nair is a feminine product, and it's a beautifully mixed name.
I think they muted. They're doing stuff.
And they're over there being lewd.
No, we're not. I'm just sitting here.
They're over here being like, Andy J, it's cool, we get it. Me. I was having the best dream, and my girlfriend was giving me a hand job while she's sleeping. Tell her dream turned to NASCAR. She started treating my dick like a stick shift. Wasn't fun then, but until up at that point, highlight of my night.
God damn it.
I am not apologizing for a goddamn thing.
Okay, there's that. Now I have to do math.
I want to point out the ridiculous amount that Fight Tree offers. This bonus is only active for Fight Tree. The bottom one, it's in parentheses.
Oh.
Fucking fairy magic is OP.
Fairy magic is OP.
I forgot. Hey, it's okay. Mob's getting like plus 15,000 strength every 40 for fucking Warden.
Ivy.
Now you wonder why people have literally burned entire kingdoms down for a soul weapon.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna send it to you so you can help me a little bit, please. Because remember, I'm smooth brain. I don't know how to put this in the thing.
It's simple. Just that. Take that number, and then you times it by its the fucking what is it? By 1.25 or some shit. Oh fuck! I can't remember how to do a spreadsheet either. I suck. Damn it.
Okay, so Storm and Blaze, those are basically the bonuses she gets if she's got them both equipped, or is that for each?
Well, that's for them both equipped because they're a package deal.
Okay, I thought that was the case.
Literally interconnected souls.
Ah, shit. Where do I put that? Boost stuff.
I don't know. All right, fine. I will. We will redo that round and make Kevin not knocked out.
So you're saying you took a perfect wood stick, give it reptile function, and then start.
Where's my fucking knife? I'm about to scalp you.
Yes,
Stab it!
please. Get it.
Wait.
What?
Hold on here. Oh my, how am I gonna do
I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, sure. That's what you gotta. Question everything he does, game. Goers.
First time he's had to use the bathroom in months.
I know, right? Never once had to use the bathroom on set. Oh, and he mutes. Well. I knew this was going to happen. We were going to do this to him.
We have to.
Have to.
Where the fuck do I put these?
You can just make a different little thing and incorporate it into your stat block.
That is true. I could do that. Thank you. Okay,
Hey, you're
so this
welcome.
is-
Yeah, I just
Okay.
stuck mine to the flask. No, it's not correct.
What's this one sound like? Ooh.
So this is going to be 3,000 strength. 3,000 strength times. Right.
All right. It's a simple way to figure out how many times you count that. Take your level, divide it by 40, take that number, then multiply that specific number by that number. Boom. That's how much it's providing you.
I have to put it in as a syntax. It doesn't work that way.
Or you can just keep it off to the side and remember that every interval of 40, you add more. Yeah, I know.
Both know that's not
Automation.
gonna happen.
I know.
So that's going to be this number
Easy ass.
divided by 40. I want to multiply that. Wait.
Okay.
God damn it! Error! What don't you like about this?
So when I have these LED light strips on, they're plugged in up here on the top where there's LEDs in my computer. But when I have them turned on, those ones up there turn off. And when I turn these LED strips off, those ones up there turn on. Like wild, dude.
What is so fucking hard about that? That is literally how the formula is parsed. Oh, it all has to be inside. That's all. Do that right? That seems like an awful lot of bonus strength. 3,000 times that divided by 40. Wow. Wow. Okay.
You do realize that Drake, when wielding Warden, has over 200,000 additional bonus strength?
I don't know how all this works. You be thankful that I know how to use a dice roller on my phone.
Excuses.
Think.
Yeah. Fuck 2021. Been horrible.
So I'll do. This one will equal that plus the 25. Sweet bejesus. Okay, that works. Okay, I think I got that right. This is
Give me a second. I'm gonna do something. Unplug this headset.
Well, now she'll actually do some decent spell damage.
God, I thought Kevin felt a little weak.
All right, I'm just putting this one on. Even though
Your voice sounds so nice.
Well, it's this Kraken one. Even though it's a wired PC headset, technically not a PS5. Even if the band's broken up there, it's just less annoying than having that one flip and flop off my head. Even though this one will do it too, but it does it like this, whereas it kind of wants to droop in. Whereas I need to, if I can just get this to stay like, because it broke up here at the top, and there's like a gap in between the plastic. I'm like, that piece of plastic fucked off the old house. I don't know where it went. But this is the headset that's supposed to be using all that shit.
The numbers in my scaling tree just went full retard. Oh no!
That's how it happens.
What you do?
No, it's a good thing. They're just a lot bigger than the 4 and 3-digit size numbers they used to be. Now they're like millions. Oh god, Kevin's doing so much damage.
I don't need it. To be honest with you, if I was to act without armor rend abilities, if you do less than 40 million, you ain't getting through Crucia.
My 25 round burst with those 2 additions is now doing 655 million.
Good.
Good fucking god. I have one more to do.
Why do you think ammo is so expensive and also it takes so much stamina to use?
Hey, I just thought it was part of the grind, man. That's not, I need to do that.
I'm not even talking about defensive abilities that the AI can use or the characters in PC can use. Or trinkets they might have, like Crucias, that'll keep them from dying.
I'm shooting her in the trinket. If we end up having to fight her, I'm shooting her in the trinket. Okay, so now we take that. And then that gets applied by intelligence of 260. Divided by 40.
Everybody put the penis down. I don't know. Bad. It's gonna need the
The numbers! They're so big, I have to adjust the scaling size. Fuck!
What do they mean?
Well, I'm almost doing 750,000 damage on full 25.
Nice.
And this feels a little better, honestly. Doesn't help my health situation any, but you know what? It's fine.
You had armor that scaled with it would.
I'm back.
Well, I have a
Oh, so she
bone
put
chest
it
plate
down.
that
Good.
scales in strength and dex. Actually, that's a lot of. Wait. Yeah. That actually is a lot of armor.
How much?
6.5 or 6,557,000. Wait, 6,557,332.
Would you like to know how much damage that full revolution would have done if all 5 connected to you, by the way?
I'm scared, but yes.
Because several of them critical, it would have done 39,416,218.
Jesus.
Yeah, the individual revolutions, much like some of your attacks, can get criticals.
I have to make so many of these bigger. What the fuck? I'm doing millions of damage. My basic 40mm gift cannon would have been doing 20.64 million. I have been fucked myself. It's fine. Andy.
You only get those stats because of Komodo existing.
I know.
What do you think Bonnie does? Shit, she's ridiculous.
There we go. Gonna save that for later. All right. Kevin feels a little better about himself now.
All right, cool. Well, I'll still leave you partially incapacitated from that hit if you want, or we can just redo that. Either way. Fiona,
Yes.
are you gonna do the damage?
Yeah,
I would like to redo that round of combat, just
I
as a
have
side
not
myself.
put together Fiona's thing yet.
Okay, we'll redo that round of combat, I guess. Are you gonna try and dodge back? you gonna try
Well,
and jump?
that feels like it would be too cheaty. I would just like to try to jump again.
Dice roll.
So you want them all at once? Or individually?
Individual results times 5, please.
Individual rolls. Okay, that will... Oh, gross burp. Oh, God.
All right, now I need to open up Fiona.
And there we go. Ready when you are?
I am ready.
44, 10, 77, 68, 80. Bonus 610. Or rather 1060. Fuck me. Total number with bonus.
Okay, so you'd have been hit twice.
Ah, fuck.
What's your armor?
Armor. Where'd it go? So my NDE by I'll have to put my NDE and the defense bonuses together. This feels no, not that C word, the other C word, calculator, not calendar. I'm a professional computer user.
And, I don't know how I got these numbers so big. I'd be like the actual font size.
So actual armor rating is 6,559,933.
6 million and what?
I'll read the numbers off just by themselves. 6,559,933.
Okay. Damn, he still got through doing. Oh, he only did 166,000 this time.
That's a little better. Fucking, that's not at all what I told you to do. Sorry, number again?
He did 166,969. That's not bad.
166,969.
Hey,
Save
Nate.
plus. Okay, he has 231,851 health left. Well over half HP gone.
So these numbers you sent to Shadow are those? Are those? Let's see. I see the one. The intelligence
The
is
one that's only for Fighter. The other ones are for Xylo and Deleterio because they're a package deal as well.
okay.
I appreciate the spirit of min-maxing, though.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm putting it in right.
It's understandable.
Okay. 2 scoops of stevia.
Yeah, shit. I'm trying to read that.
I hope that there is somewhere a British person suffering pain for what I am doing. Taking 2 things of British style black tea, putting them in a mason jar, boiling the water, doing it all right, mixing up a whole shitload of sweeteners in it with no milk, and then putting it in the fridge.
Really, it's not going to cooperate that way? Because I forgot to put the equal.
No, Communist Thanos has come online.
Hey,
What?
I'll be back. Like 5 minutes at the most. I can use the restroom.
I was saying communist Thanos has come online. What? Somebody's name. All right. Once they get done with the math there, you can try and shoot that Lancer.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll do devastating damage.
I hope I do some kind of damage. Because Fiona is going to be knocking 2 arrows.
Using drill shot.
Huh?
And using drill shot.
That's not the only thing she's using.
I figured that would be involved because it's armor piercing.
Yeah.
Theory.
She's going to be using drill shot. Dynamic shot, proliferate, and detonate. And with proliferate, she is launching 10 arrows for a total of 12 arrows. And she's also using the regular fairy lance.
It's a whole lot of skill investment.
Yeah. But she's still got overdraw and her fire arrows. And Rand Fairy Lance because she hasn't used it yet.
Be thankful you're not Mob, by the way. If he didn't have his armor, he'd probably be murdered. Because he survived that full revolution and getting the second hit there, or the retaliatory hit that comes, or no follow through, excuse me, that comes after it. Oh, well, that's a good thing that nobody was standing directly behind Mob either, because that second fucking overhand swing right there literally sent a V-shaped shockwave.
Ooh.
This guy's whole thing is group attacking. That is good.
All right.
Play chance. Damn, your bladder's needing to function. Not giving you too much trouble, is it, Ivy?
Okay. I'm just typing, and his thing fucking did not cooperate with me. If you
Whatever you do, don't murder your computer even more. As tempting as it may be.
what's the number on that one? 2065.
Need lights down there.
I don't know why this thing keeps changing fucking fonts on me.
I have so many cathedral music you don't even know.
Font.
I'm gonna use this one more though.
Font.
While I adjust the volume. Go back to 5. 5.
Alright,
Turn
so
5.
this one's strength. Right.
Rats are in
Snack is turn. I apologize.
Hello, Snack.
So Kitty just became super smart.
Holy hell!
Mao. It was Mao before. Now it is Mao with pinky held up.
81,283 intelligence.
Only when using Fight Tree.
Only with Fight Tree, yes. Which I currently have equipped.
So were you watching me do the maths and stuff?
I can see the little red block, but I can't see anything that you're actually doing.
Okay. So I just put those two in. Basically, if you equip both of them, your strength and dex will go up. But if you have Fight Tree, your intelligence will go up. Plus those two minor strength and dex ones from earlier. Unless the numbers also apply to Fight Tree. But I assume it's just the intelligence.
Spice Up is
The stats count for Fight Tree because she's made of the two of them, but her intelligence doesn't count for the two of them because they're split up from her.
Okay. So in that case,
Go away, Radeon. I'm aware you need an update.
Beep boop gives software.
Beep.
if my mouse would cooperate and let me hover over shit.
Beep boop.
Alright. So in that case, they will be changing slightly.
Alright, hold on. Gotta pause.
Oh,
So that fucking full plate paladin, I fucking love that. Just as they're sliding down the ladder. I wish it did that in that game, by the way. I wish that in Bloodborne, as you slid down a ladder with that fucking helmet on, and you just heard it clanking off the ladder.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether it did or not.
No, it doesn't. Sadly.
I wish.
I
Okay.
just found a dime heads up on my floor. From where? Bro, it's gonna be a good new year.
Alright, so this is
That just means that there's high grade booty in your future in the new year.
That sounds good to me, though. Assuming that package will be delivered tomorrow and not today because it's going to be raining around 8 o'clock, storming and stuff on and off. It showers and scattered thunderstorms with some strong gusty winds. So 30-mile-an-hour winds, i.e. normal Texas winds during a storm.
Yes.
All right, have you fully statted the kitty cat?
I think so.
Good. All right, bitch, give me your numbers.
Hold on. 1 second.
All All right, fine. Calculate it. Back to the other guy. Fine. What are you guys gonna do? Retaliate to him? Almost
I need to-
cutting him in half, and then
I need to calculate more.
God damn it!
I'm kidding. That's murder.
Well, you got an opening because he's currently partially planning his halberd in Mob, but Mob's got the upper hand. That's I mean, he literally has his hand, like, in his hand.
And he's probably pulling himself towards them so he can bite that other hand.
He's definitely trying to take fingers off. And they're aware. It's a gloved hand is the problem, but Mob is determined he would probably try and chew through a metal gauntlet.
This
Like a
person just
fucking
like
rat.
just trying to get away, just like, oh god, wait.
They're both injuring each other. It's Mob's shoulder versus this gentleman's abdomen that he can feel slowly being cut into. Even though that is good steel plate he's got on, it can only last so long against an inhumanly sharp edge.
Do you think a well-placed shot, explosive shot, would help drive that cleaver deeper?
It has an area of effect. It's going to hit Mob regardless. So yes, and it'll also probably send Mob the other direction.
You don't need to disarm Mob.
I'm gonna help. Thanks. Woo!
Oh, Kevin is going to. Well, he's going to have to wait until Mob has disengaged or taken fingers or both. How would Kevin go about adding envenoming to his strikes? Just cork.
Theoretically, or you could add venom to Komodo's barrels.
That could work.
Yeah, fine. Komodo, please don't shoot me in the face. I'm gonna give you some envenoming on the next attack for a little bit of collateral damage.
Just under his breath, I'm gonna shoot you.
Please don't shoot me. Would that work?
Shit.
Well, applies painful snake venom, which is 1% of current HP, stack 20. At least that's for envenom, now that I think about it, but that's a absolute ass load of damage. I just realized is that
doesn't do damage to you.
No, I know. That's 18 million damage on my standard envenom maneuver.
Oh, it's not max your HP.
How the fuck do I have this statted out then? Tango 9. What the fuck's Tango 9?
Well, if it does damage when you yomp, that's the damage you do. But the percent health damage it does to them.
Oh,
every time, every turn for X amount of turns.
That's B scale strength. That's a lot of damage. That's 1% of their current HP. Then why is it A scaling? This is one of my older cells that I statted out. It's probably not right.
We can deal with it after the session.
Well, it's still 1% of target HP. Target HP, so blorging some venom into the barrel for next attack.
This headset isn't too bad if I hold it.
This would look fucking retarded on the other end. Just Kevin would bring up these two like magmoid looking barrels like into his upper jaw and just herking venom down into both barrels.
Okay, I've got my damage.
Ah, sweet. What's your damage?
Okay, so with all the new stats, proliferate is doing 10 shots, detonate, drill shot, and double knocking arrows, and regular Grand Fairy Lance. Well, not Grand Fairy Lance, just regular Fairy Lance.
That's a big commitment.
Total damage is going to be 11,360,043.
11,360,043.
Yes.
Okay.
And Kitty must have got zapped to some static. That's a bit of damage. Ooh, fairy electricity.
All right, so you
Just fluffy cat
realistically only
noises.
do 6,816,000. Excuse me, hold on. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, you do about 7 million. 7 million is not bad. So,
So, is that with the added explosion force and the magical effects?
I'm putting the explosion force and the magical effects. They still do. So, Grand Lancers are a problem and the best tanks because that passive damage reduction counts for every damage.
Hmm.
The only one that might not be counted would be Chaos. But that's a really hard thing that players probably won't have access to.
Yeah.
It's usually reserved specifically for NPCs or things that are. You basically have to be older than 10,000 years to have Chaos.
You got to be Ram.
Yeah, he's one of the only ones, and the Lunar Demons.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! I forgot Kevin has Wild Ball again. I need to stat that out again.
You fucking dingus ass.
I'm gonna add that in so I don't.
Well, you did a solid 20-ish million, roughly. Was what it's looking like
Mm-hmm.
after everything.
Jeez. Are they
And
still conscious?
that Lancer still has over 160 million health left.
Good fucking plate metal.
All right. So,
If only you had your Grand Lancer here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so I could be getting fat. So this fucking noodle could be getting fat shamed. Great,
Oh,
that
yeah,
might work.
Weiss.
Confidence boosting.
I.S. Weiss. She's kind of a bitch. You lost weight? You should.
Any chance of getting through her armor, he'd put his dick in her ear by now.
She doesn't wear a helmet. She's just tall.
Exactly.
You got to catch her when she's sitting down.
Just snake lunge from out from behind a curtain.
You know, she bothered. She made that comment like earlier this year. I didn't know it bothered you for this long.
Kevin's sensitive.
Okay. I don't know what's more funny, that or the "I hope they trip over me" comment we got.
I vote for a
All
trip
right.
over.
Let's see. Yeah, of course they would activate defensive skills to be a pain in the ass. I'll get back to you next round for that person.
Okay.
Albert boy, you are doing some decent damage collectively, by the way. He's at
Okay.
3/4 health if my math is right.
You want
So,
Beatrice to do a thing?
do your damages.
Okay. So what she's using is her lightning lash, so that it gets a little bit extra lightning damage. You know, it's more zappity.
Mhm.
So let's see. Four. That's
By the way, would you guys like me to auto chest these ones and get you to the people I know you're here to fight?
Sounds good.
I'd be okay with
Let
that.
me just get your numbers here. real quick. I just need to do my rolls.
Statistically, you're probably going to win, mostly because Faraji's already come up with a plan for this guy, and Sin's already come up with a plan for the other chick.
Last roll, 9. Very impressive.
You need to get a new dice roller. That one doesn't like you.
Well, most of the numbers were good except for that one. I'm just glad that the one that counted 3 times was big.
This is
Not
good.
that a D100 is that much of a difference in all the numbers that we're doing now.
It's just so you have something to go off of.
Yeah.
I want you to at least feel like you don't matter and only the big numbers on your stat block do.
So,
Big stat block make me go happy.
what she gets is a total of 2470527.
Okay.
And that was basically a regular old attack enhanced with lightning. Oh shit, I forgot to check something. Did I have that calculated in? Yes.
While you're checking that, I'm gonna mute here and do this thing called cough while I check something.
Yeah, I did the math right. I did not skip my magic bonus.
Dorg.
Sorry, Mama got home. What?
Oh. Your mama made it
Need an
back
attack?
from Boise?
Yes.
This is good.
And I'm assuming another attack. So
I'm kind of happy with Beatrice now because she has almost 2 million defense.
this is good. Okay, so we are looking at another. Hey, look at that. An actual nice roll. Okay, so I'm just going to go for a 25 round burst. Focused at his facial region. I'm assuming Mob got flung free. DM. I think the DM died.
Ooh.
Like 20 minutes ago.
No, I was checking
No,
something.
I know. He's okay. He's okay. He's quite mobile right now, surprisingly enough. I've been messing with him and such.
All right. So, it's worth noting that only 3 of you didn't get incapacitated in these 2 fights.
Well, they're giving you a hard time.
Well, they're going to give me a hard time.
And who might they be?
Nabai, because they're fast as hell.
I figured that much.
Mob, because fuck you, he can literally recover from death for free, like, at least once a combat. But boy, does it hurt. You don't know which amount of blood was the other gentleman's and which was Mob's.
It's probably a big mixture of both.
So, everything just kind of happens fast in the first room. A lot of combat, a lot of abilities being thrown around, and just a whole lot of violence all at once. It's kind of a blur. It's one of those things that, as you think back on it, you're still not sure exactly if that happened, but it was pretty aggressive. Kevin had shot, and they had thrown something, then Mob had went in, then Beatrice did an electrocute, then Naibai did a fuck you, here's a stone, and they did a spin and then a slam, and then there was another chop, more stabbing, more shit getting, I guess you could say, strategically yeeted by Naibai. And they attempted to try and get the Naibai, but they were 100% stopped when Kevin decided that I wonder if they can fly with explosive force. Which their retaliation was, they wonder if Kevin can catch a halberd with their face. And the response to that was, Mob found out that, man, those feel really bad in his stomach. It's quite a brutal fight, really. Not a dedicated tank. You probably would have lost, though.
He's gonna adjust us through areas.
Sorry, I'm back again.
No.
Oh, God.
So did Beatrice get knocked out?
Beatrice did get knocked out. So the chain of events was simply, by the third round, it got much more aggressive and fast. They became extremely mobile and tried their damnedest to close in on the back line, but Kevin and that annoying cannon made it hard, and Mob being in range constantly to block for Kevin made it even harder. But that didn't stop them from promptly removing one of Mob's limbs and almost removing the entirety of Kevin's tail. Kevin is now half a tail at this current state in life. Beatrice does not have a left eye, but what did you expect? That's from one good slash to the face. But they also don't have a life by the end of it between all of the attacks. Because Faraji did figure it out. It worked. He forced them to drop their armor because he was able to carry attacks into their armor thanks to a single crack from getting shot earlier and taking that little bit of damage and confidence of his durability.
That's like being a beekeeper and having a bee get inside your suit.
Yeah.
No! Get out!
They will find a way.
So let's see. Naibai was awake still, but Mob and Kevin and Beatrice got knocked out from the stress and the damage. Naibai didn't really take too terrible much because of speed, but the one that they did got through their armor and possibly broke a rib. So there's that pain. As
Healing
for the
all
Grand
that.
Time.
Lancer, by the time for the Grand Lancer, that's pretty rough. That one was pretty rough too. You realize it doesn't seem intimidating when they don't move a lot. Till you realize every time you come in a range, it fucking hurts. First one to find that out was legitimately Bonnie, who came in a range and ended up getting sent 180 feet into a wall
Oh.
because that huge shield is a good spring.
Mm-hmm.
You also found out, almost died, by the way. The dice decided that you didn't, but you did get. So, you know that corner of your shoulder at the top there?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a. Well, today's your lucky day. You found out what it feels like to have a lance pin you to the wall by that point.
Ooh.
That was around the end of the fight with their last ditch effort to kill at least one of you before they had made the mistake of dropping all of Bonnie's HP and were promptly getting beaten into the ground by an aggressive close quarters tank.
Mm-hmm. So now Fiona has a hole through her shoulder.
Well, you got Shizen there to heal it.
This is good.
Between Noro and Bonnie, that wasn't once you had managed to break their defenses, it was a very fast road down to hell.
How'd the defenses get broke?
A lot of damage and a shitload of focus. And seeing that they relied a lot on being able to turtle up and provide one area of coverage while the others blocked off. So his idea was to remove their other area and give them a wall to defend via ice, and then to remove their shield by making it part of another wall, basically putting them in between a little corner where there was only one way to go. So they had one way to defend, but they didn't have anywhere to move.
Ah.
And kind of their shelter became their tomb on that one.
Stab you. Preemptively, you know who you are.
I didn't do anything.
I don't know what you got, buddy.
I didn't do a damn thing. Cancel. What is it?
I cannot move.
In the grim future, the 40s, the
God
Anyway.
damn it.
Now I want to watch some more Hammer shit. Alright, anyways. Oh yeah, everybody else, let's see. Fiona is also awake. And Noro is awake. So it's Noro, Naiba, and Fiona are the only ones who are awake. Everyone else is unfucking conscious.
No.
So you're gonna probably want to take at least an hour to recuperate here. You do have time. Noro's kept time, and you've got about... Well, considering that the time's been accelerated because you had no choice but to kill these two fanatics who were trying to fight tooth and nail to the end, you've got about 8 hours, if that, before they're done in the other rooms. And you still have one ring to get through. No, it wouldn't have worked. The soul stunning wasn't going to work on these two. I thought about it. I'm like, well, no. They have a failsafe. It's basically imprisoned by the church itself. Crazy people will do anything for their faith.
Well, after the fight was done, they were healing things. Fiona would have them laid the lancer on their back and crossed their arms on their chest with their weapon in their hands.
Heroes music. Ha! I just wanted to throw it on for some reason.
Mhm.
You have your hour to heal up, to bandage up, and to watch Mob grow an arm back. Yeah. But hey, you're able to give Beatrice her eye back.
Just disgruntled Kevin noises.
Beatrice is slightly disappointed that she didn't get to consume any souls.
I know, right?
Just nibble on some livers, it'll be fine.
You can take some of their livers if you want. They're dead. Doesn't do anything.
I think she might just do that.
And
Like, well, he doesn't need any more.
She licks their blood. Pretty
I think they're kidneys too. I don't know.
She's
Worth money.
interested in hearts, livers, and soul.
I see. Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
Who waits you in the third ring? Alright, I gotta put that music back on just for your review. You're all at full health, but God, it hurts, just so you know.
Yeah.
Feels like you were all tackled by a football player with no armor on.
My butt extension.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker isn't... That ain't grown back at all. You got that bandaged up and numbed.
He's just stumped.
We'll fix this
There.
later.
You can see that blonde bitch just waiting. And that large gentleman with his eye patch.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for the obligatory how you doing from Mob.
Let's see. He has a list of smart-ass comments he's been saving to say. I just don't know if he's going to use any.
Literally pulls out a list.
Ah, yes. His comment. Hey, pretty boy.
Put any seasoning on it this time?
Here, let me pepper spray you so it has some seasoning.
Mob is still the winner on that one, even though he technically died.
Well, death is only works if the death sticks. Mob won.
Even in
Mob
death,
over.
I'll serve.
You got Mob. You can't kill me if you keep hitting me in the bits I've had replaced.
Fiona's just gonna give a soft nod to them. Crucia.
Here we go.
Yes. I don't even know what this one sounds like. We're finding out together. It sounds unnatural.
I have a feeling it's just synthesized.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm thinking a lot of these are.
Weird. That is weird. I don't like that, actually. It's like slightly off.
There's no wrong with it. It's not
No.
bad. It's just
Meh. But you know it's not? Church choirs. Yeah. Church choirs, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Got so many of these. No, hold on. I got another one. Here we go. Wait for it. That's not Halo, I promise. It's actual Gregorian recordings. All right.
Do we get any kind of response when Fiona gave Crucia a nod?
No, they gave you a nod. That's all you're gonna get.
got an
Oh.
acknowledgement.
Gotta give this the ambience of their little divination nerd in the corner playing with coins. Just
Oh, Beatrice is eyeing them with suspicion. A familiar face of Bunny Fox with a knife in her mouth.
yes, she wastes no time. I love how straight to the point this NPC is. Not even a fucking waste. Immediately. Okay. I've got already the rolls ready here for nobody at all. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Quick, use your numinous. Well, first off, are you fast enough to realize what's happening? I don't know. See if you can perceive the action. It's on there on your stat sheets. Give me your D100s with the appropriate stat, which I think would be intelligence.
Wisdom, I think, is for perception. And mine is not going to be great because her wisdom's fairly low. I got 162. I think that is her lowest stat right now, actually.
Fiona gets. Need to do the math.
All right. Oops.
So Fiona gets a 342.
The reason you can hear this chanting, by the way, is because that's going on in the room right behind them. This room is much smaller. It's a 45 by 20 room at the most.
Oh, that's not a big room at all.
Nope. There's maybe 10 feet between Crucia and Exus, and Blastus sitting in the corner, just playing with his little coin. What about you, Kevin? You gonna be fast enough to new?
Oh, I was muted this whole time. Fuck. Perception or mobility?
It would be perception first to see if you see it coming.
266 for perception. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, only one of you got over 350, right?
I got a 342.
That's still not over 350.
Fuck.
Yeah, so the mobility doesn't matter then.
Yeah. Those of you with that, so only Nightbite. All right, Nightbite, what was your roll for mobility then? Oh, so none of you hit it. Except, well, Sin, but not really relevant. Sin's smart as fuck.
Sin is smart as fuck.
Just said that, you dink.
What?
Just said that, you dink.
No, I'm confirming it. Oh my god.
Starting to wonder.
Oh,
Mhm.
I know. So, yep, in Crucia fashion, just a prompt swing of that big ass hammer down onto the ground, and this literal fist shape of that same fucking holy hatred, hatred.
Hatred.
Yes, I've made a word. Hatred. It's hate plus hatred. I have to do that. That's going in my dictionary of stupid shit I'm going to add to this campaign. All right, there you go. Oh God, that stings. That is a flat 4% damage.
Jesus.
And all right,
God, that hurts. None of you are unholy, right?
Or
No.
mob.
Beatrice maybe.
Yeah, no, Mob straight the fuck got knocked out. Ow.
Would Beatrice count or not?
Well,
So you
Mob
said
She's
did
not a
you say
demon, is she?
Not exactly. She's a Kumiho.
No, they're just spirits. They're not demons.
Okay.
because their spirits, I'll allow it.
did you say
But
4 or 40?
4%
4%.
of
Okay.
your health. I mean, Mob technically didn't get knocked out, but he got knocked on his ass.
4%. Oh my god, how do we do it again? It's times 0.4. That's a good chunk of damage.
No, that's 0.04.
0.04?
Yeah,
Oh.
0.4, that'd be 40% of your health.
Are you? Oh, oh god, I'm dumb. I remember my reasoning behind why I did it as 0.4.
I think
Oh, just
Mob just took 16% of his health in one hit. Ah, yes. But you're aware of the follow through from Exis because obviously there'd be a second one. So, dodge. It's that Mob who's going to get protected by Bonnie.
Okay. So dodge roll if I can tab to the right thing.
I like how Bonnie's soul weapon has given her a shield in the form of condensed gravity.
just touch it. I dare you, bitch.
Alright, so I get for my agility roll 706.
You're having to deal with a hammer and a fucking. Why does he have it? Why is. How?
Is it the flail he was using last time?
Yes, but like. Then why does the logic behind these attacks, brain? I give up.
Kevin rolled a 1095 with a 35 for his roll. To
95.
get the hell out of the way.
You should really use 55 CR50 steel for your smithing. You know what? It's never mind. I'm not gonna go with that joke.
God up. God
These things up.
dabba. God dabba.
It's like, no, I doesn't have to roll.
Just assume Naibai just kind of like matrixed that shit and then poked him on the nose as she walked by.
So you were able to avoid it, unfortunately, for me. But at least Crucia got you. Stung is like a motherfucker. Hers is gonna burn for 2 rounds. So, but you're only taking 1% of your health for the next 2 rounds.
Dabba. Okay. That would not be a good idea, as Crucia most likely can protect herself from damage with that bullshit. Also, Kevin is going to take a moment to york some venom for his attacks.
Venom is definitely what helps you beat the halberd boy because that started slowing him down.
And if you look into it in actuality, Cobra Venom is just insanely painful, more so than it is deadly. but it's the pain, and I think it's hemorrhagic. I think.
That's why he was bleeding so.
Yeah, it just turns your blood into better liquid, and hurts. Okay, so let's just do.
I don't have the money for Whataburger. Shut up, Whataburger. It's like, come get Whataburger for your New Year's feast. What the fuck? That's not a New Year's feast.
It is if you buy from us.
All right.
And then multiplied by 0.04 because I'm doing both rounds of damage and just getting it out of the way.
Oh, Crucia is going to get serious. She's showing me respect, though, because she takes her fucking cape off.
Oh, that's nice of her.
She didn't take her cape off last time, did she?
Nope. She just snapped her fingers at Galasta to come fetch it because it is the Star of Omnius, and they're not going to let it go to waste.
Yeah.
Exus will do the same. Oh, God, I hate that. That motherfucker is not even using his small flail either.
The big one?
Well, he's got a small one that has 4, but this is the big one that just has 2 heads.
Oh.
Problem is that they're fucking. They've got those flanges on them with the edge. So yeah, it hurts.
So how many rounds did you say Crucia's damage is gonna go?
Only 2.
Okay, so we took the initial one, and then the next round is an additional 1% of our max health.
Yep. Except for Mob, it's 4% each round because he takes times 4.
All right. We're gonna go on my.
Well, how big are the detonations of Komodo's shells?
They were to fire roughly. Okay, how close are you wanting them to be? First off,
Well, Flange Fucko here just got in close, did he not? Or did he bounce out after he got in close?
oh, he didn't get in close. No, he just threw a wave at you.
Well, in that case, let's lob a full 25 volley at Flange Fucko.
Okay, well, it's probably not going to take him down.
No, I just want to get the damage started.
So,
and that is
just
with the
so you
venom.
know,
Yes.
he has counter skills.
Well, this is gonna suck one way or the other.
I hope you can hold out for 25 retaliations.
Oh fuck! What is the percentage?
It'll only be 1.
I was about to say, good lord.
There are people that can do that. You'll know them when you see them. Avoid them at all costs, please.
It's one of those, I don't care what they are, who they're affiliated with. You bow and give them some respect and stand out of the way. You will take retaliatory disrespect damage.
Remember, there is a hidden sword god style.
Oh god.
I told you about that one. And who has it?
Do you remember who you're talking to?
Fair point. I can theoretically learn it, though. That's the best part.
Oh, I remembered! That's pretty cool. Naiba, you should definitely learn that hidden style that I don't remember exactly everything about, but remember the gist of it. It's cool.
You do.
Okay.
That's the best part. It's right under your nose. All right.
First one is going to be... Next one's going to be... And for that, that's going to be a full 20 stack of... So that's going to be basically 20% of target HP current. Plus the 702,979,200 from that 25 round.
Yes. I love
Total.
the abilities these two have.
God damn it. And that total roll was 9169 with a 160 total.
Guys, I'm sorry. This is Kevin's fault. What's going to happen on his turn?
Well, it's going to happen.
You'll find out.
I'm not sorry. It's going to happen one way or the other.
So, good. It's a good thing.
So, are there any outward signs that they are going to do some sort of skill or ability or anything?
They have some sort of guard symbol over their head you've never seen before, but it looks like a shield with some sort of arrow kind of flipping.
And Beatrice
Oh, is
does
it
not like
perfect
the
fucking
symbol.
counter?
What? No. The fuck is this? Who is he? Meliodas? He's too tall.
Is that on Exus?
That is on Exus, yes. Remember, he still has a shield, so he's a semi-defender class.
Yeah.
Frisch is the offensive one. That's why they're a pair. Damage, defense. And then Galasta back there being Galasta.
Just gonna flick one of those coins out, and it's gonna go in someone's mouth and choke them just randomly. It's like, I knew that was gonna happen. Shut up! You can see the future. You don't count.
Well, I think if Beatrice can see this symbol and it looks suspicious to her, she will use her own defending ability. Let's see, which one did she want to use?
Oh no! Is this gonna be the fucking reflect thing from Smash Bros? Man, they just Fox and Falco pinging something back and forth.
Boink, 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 boink. That would be funny, considering. I mean, considering that Bonnie technically has a skill that can reflect something once. It would be horrible, though. It was just basically this wild ball of pure damage if that was the case, just in the middle of nowhere. But no.
So, where is it? I think she would have to use her Adagio because the other one just dodges regular attacks, not special ability.
Mad.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
Yeah,
I still
it's
love that that's the name
normal
of that
attacks
skill,
on
but I'm
the
still
quick
annoyed by it.
It's not Adagio, it's Adagio. It's a ballet thing.
I know, but it lets her dodge things. It's a goddamn clever use of the word.
And
Mad.
I like it. That's why I keep saying Adagio.
Ah.
Mad.
It's mad.
That's just Kevin's state of being as of
Yeah.
late. Is sad.
Alright.
So yes, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna.
What about
use her-
Naibai? Naibai gonna attack? Angry Bunor? Kill. On which one, though?
I don't.
That wasn't even very subtle. What is your grudge against her, Fionn?
What?
What do they
Oh.
do to you?
What? Nothing. It's just funny. I didn't say nothing. I just chuckled.
You didn't try and make a sneeze and say cruciate. Yeah, sure.
No, I seriously, I didn't.
Probably who I'm
Sounds
gonna
pretty
choose
deep.
anyway. He has more armor than she does.
Uh huh.
For reference, she has over 38 million armor.
Ooh.
You can do it.
Do have a question.
It makes sense to go for the squishier one first.
I do have an answer.
Since Fiona's intelligence is so high now, do you think she'd be able to bounce arrows off of a surface?
The intelligence level has nothing to do with the ability of the arrow.
No.
No.
Okay.
That's not how it works. If you have a skill that allows for it, yeah.
You're
can't
not Captain
really
America and
do
his
it.
bullshit shield.
Right, yeah, Mr. Vibranium Arrows over here. With a whole 1 ton of explosive force from the asteroid hit.
That's fucking it.
There's some stupid small number for an asteroid impact. Kyle Hill did a video on it. All right.
So fucking
So
stupid.
I've got everybody's decisions. I already know what the NPCs are going to do. They're all going to try and attack Crucian. Everyone that attacks Crucian, I included, learns that fuckers got guard skills for her.
For ranged attacks, yeah.
For all attacks. So every
Sure.
attack that attempted to be sent at Crucia exits happily within fucking range to block it with his shield. And Kevin, however, does manage to do something to him with that gigantic burst of damage. It takes fucking 15 of the 25 rounds before they actually start hitting him. So he only
He's
takes
poisoned.
about 30% of the damage, if that. Ah, yes, his health is capped at dropping below half in one go.
Did you just two-stage a boss, hard cap it so they can only take a certain amount of damage in one run? Are you being Bungie right now, or do we have to have a talk?
But he has skills, bitch. These were prepared. They've been standing here with prepared actions. Mostly because Crucius said that their fight wasn't with Vesuvius and let him continue. Plus, Exus didn't think he could defend against, volcanoes. He's willing to try, though.
So we're basically just trying to catch up with Vesuvius, and they're like,
They're still trying to stop you.
They let the guy that's gonna stop it go?
Well, remember, Vesuvius is extremely limited in what he can do because of the destructive force of his magic.
Mhm.
So he's fighting with a severe handicap this entire time.
Fiona is aiming for Exus, though.
So no, what he did there is he had a defensive skill that could eat up to 500 million damage. And broke that, and then he took the rest on his HP. And because those are prepared actions, he can now use his turn actions to do this. When he looks you dead in the eyes as he lifts a shiny, glossy, golden flask over his head and crushes it. And you just watch his health bar go straight to full.
Just Kevin's like, Gershia, I forgive you. Exus, you're a bitch.
I guess he hates me now. Okay, then. He's very easily booty.
Can Fiona shoot him while he's healing himself?
You may, if you wish.
Mm-hmm. Because Fiona's gonna use a Grand Fairy Lance and a couple other skills.
What's your average? Did you already do your damage numbers?
Yes.
What's your numbers?
I gotta do a dice roll, though. I forgot the dice roll.
She's doing numbers.
Your numbers then.
That's a 62.
You what's wrong, Kevin?
Did it?
Okay.
Think I wouldn't be prepared for that amount of damage?
So Fiona is gonna knock 2 arrows. She's using detonate, fire arrow, drill shot, and a Grand Fairy Lance.
Because fuck Exus, right?
Yeah. He's the one that Fiona has a grudge against.
They hurt Mob. They hurt her friend.
Yeah.
Her crush.
Healed in the middle of battle.
That's illegal.
So total damage is 1,934,744.
I thought it was a big number than that.
Well, Grand Fairy Lance has a damage cap.
What's its damage cap?
Maximum, it's a 35,000 plus an extra 500,000 damage maximum.
Can you do me a favor? Add like a 0 onto that because I think I forgot.
Daba.
A 0 onto 500,000.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we're just gonna bump this up to 5 5,116,243 damage.
Hold on. You
No,
said 5 million?
I
Okay.
randomly generated the damage you just did there in my brain. No, but it wasn't supposed to be capped at 500,000. It's supposed to be
Uh-huh.
capped at 5 million because it's a gigantic spell.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got this. Hey, look, you did a noticeable tick mark of damage. And then you got fucking Faraji. Oh, I just found out how to change my UI.
Everything is a pretty golden yellow or golden purple now.
They have segments on the health. Fucking
that
Faraji over here
great?
trying to fiddle around and do something in the background before he gets attacked.
Grand Fairlands also rends armor by 30% for 1d6 rounds.
Yep. I say 5 rounds.
All right.
That reduced his armor from an annoyingly massive amount of 85 million flat to, you know what, you'll be able to hurt him now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the guards, unless he's got more guard skills. He totally doesn't have more guard skills.
He totally does.
No, he doesn't. Shut up. You don't know that. Hey, he's only got 29,750,000 defense. Hey, Christian, you have more now. Look at that. Well, Beatrice, you have a defensive skill. This is good.
Yes, she used her defensive skill.
Oh, by the way, you're going to be pissed because that one guard skill went from having a 50 turn cooldown because of the damage you did to it to a 5 turn cooldown.
Fuck.
That's how it works. If he uses it and it doesn't meet at least half of its maximum damage, it has a ridiculous cooldown. Is that annoying yet, Kevin?
Kevin has scooped up a handful of sand and put it in his
There
inventory.
is no sand!
There is rock dirt because the floor hasn't been cleaned since the assault. Eat my ass.
There's blood and mud.
Perfect. You ever get blood in your eyes? That shit stings.
Yes!
Yes, I have.
Bro, I'm not even going to talk about it, but it was a scarring experience. I once got menstrual blood in my eye. It fucking scared me.
I'm so sorry. That's 2 parts grody and 3 parts traumatizing.
Like, am I going to die? Bro, am I going to get pink eye? Am I going to die of pink eye?
Super pink eye. Your
Do I
face
have
turns
AIDS?
purple. Ah.
Man, remember, children, don't ever take them at their word for it. Bad things happen. Waka, waka, waka.
Kick him in the dick.
I hate how burned our sense of humor is. Fucking demonic. Son of a bitch. Because of him, that makes me laugh. Fuck him and
Kevin's
Foster.
working more venom down the barrel and ready to go again.
Alright, well, that's your first action.
And second action is an attack.
Alright, well, I'll let you know that after Crucia does their action.
Fuck.
Ah, yes. Well, they're smart going for somebody soft and squishy. Hey, Beatrice, I hope you like hammers.
She's got her adagio up.
Ah, then that you won't even be hit. She'll just swing a hammer and then miss automatically.
It's like she had a cramp in her forearm and it just kind of yigged it off to one side.
Wah! Beatrice just hoo-yah!
Somebody's getting stabbed.
Would you like some water?
God damn it.
I should get some water.
Remember, make it the right way, not the white way.
Don't drain your eyes. Don't rinse your eyes. Hiya.
Hey-ya.
That fucking guy.
I know, right? Alright. Anybody gonna do an attack? What's anybody gonna do? I just need to know. Just give me your next action and I'll put it to best use.
Already trying to burn the health.
That makes
All
sense.
that
Alright. Good. So you will be following Sin's plan to focus on the defender. And they're going to send Mob and Noro and Bonnie to keep Crucia tied down in one-on-one fights.
That makes sense. Give the more durable ones the attacker and the damage dealers the defender.
You're gonna need all of you to burn down this motherfucker's guard skills. I'm gonna tell you right now, he has 8 available skills that can prevent you from doing damage or redirect damage right now.
Mm.
Or retaliate. But yeah. Fighting other adventurer-esque enemies is a problem for a reason. Realistically, I thought there'd be more PvP between the rest of you, but you're all too nice to each other, so... But at least I got to kill a few of you in the Biru, Sumar's beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
She cut my head off with a kukri. No, that's okay. Noro died to them when he was younger, too. And Silurin. She mocked him for getting his head cut off, but he reminded her that she got stabbed to death in the boob.
Yeah, there was the time that Fiona and Beatrice both caught a kukri with their face.
Yep. It's still not any less traumatizing when you wake up and realize you had just died.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes black, and then the lights come on, and your brain's like, oh my god, we're dead! Wait, hold on. Dead people are supposed to stay dead! Heart attempts to give out.
It's the only one that's actually in this for the long haul. It's like, fuck it, I'm done. Damn it.
Yeah. Okay. So those 3, I can deal with those 4 in the background, but I'm going to need Beatrice's skill, Fiona's skill, and Kevin's skill to try and burn down the defender.
Oh. York plus 25 round damage.
How much is that consuming from your mana?
What, for the 25 round burst or the envenom?
The 25 round burst.
I don't think that was ever set or defined. Like,
Are you doing it
ever.
just straight from Komodo themselves?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 10% plus 2% per round, bud.
Oh, see, that's good to know. Now I'll start using that.
Fuck! Oh, that's what happens when I have to
10%.
hurt you cats on my own.
So that's 10% for the skill
Actually,
itself.
it's not even hurting cats, it's like hurting possums.
So let's see.
There's a lot of
10%.
screaming.
Why is the text in this cell out in the middle of nowhere gray? Ivy, what did you do?
I haven't touched it.
So, Fiona is going to combine 2 skills with Kevin's, if she can.
Alright, I just need to... So it's 10% initial plus an additional... You said 2% or 5%?
2%.
Plus additional 2%.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means...
Because that ability is able to do up to 25 rounds. It's technically a burst fire. I know. I remember telling you about it. That I said that this is a burst fire skill that can do up to 25 round burst. Those are my exact words.
Yes, so it's basically just whatever burstage up to 25. So
Yeah.
I've just been sticking
How
with
much
the high
investment
damage.
you're willing?
Yeah.
However much you're willing to throw in there and consume.
I mean, 10% mana, which means, and that's current mana or total mana?
It's from what mana you have available.
Okay, so mana pool. 1. At 25, that's going to be 0.2 times 25. So if I did that right, well, that's actually not all that much mana. That's a lot less than I was expecting.
How much is it?
86,700. That's per 25 round burst.
How much mana do you have?
Currently
Not
available
really.
since I haven't been using it, I have 173,000.
That's about right, yeah. I want to make sure.
86,700.
Hey, wait, no. Go ahead and subtract for the first 25 round burst you did.
Okay, I will double that. So that will be...
Is anyone up close to him, Exus?
Pulls out list. Yeah, a few people.
Okay, never mind then. I'm not gonna use that.
Explosions, 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 explosions. Did I mention explosions?
That's actually funny. That's actually really funny. With those two skills, it actually completely ate all of my mana.
Exactly.
Like,
All of it.
exactly perfect. Perfect. That's actually fucking great.
Almost like it was 50% each.
Yeah, might as well have been. That works. So it's a huge amount of damage.
And then don't forget to add back what you would have regenerated on your one turn.
His little of mana back.
So mana regen would have been 10,098. So I'll do this.
You got a lot of mana regen.
Yes.
What's your fuck, what is it? Will you let me scroll sideways? Your will?
There we go. I have 1,098 mana left. Hell yeah!
What is your will?
My will is abysmal.
They're getting passive from their their stab. Gear.
Hold on. I used the wrong one. Hold on. I used the wrong one.
Are you using your constitution?
No, I used my out of combat regen.
Oh, okay.
That makes a little more sense. Only 598.
I have to adjust that. I don't think you adjusted yours when we all did all the other sheets.
Probably not.
Doesn't matter.
I have Fiona's damage numbers.
Oh, what are they?
Okay, so she's gonna do the same amount of shots as Kevin with Proliferate. She's doing 25 shots combined with Overdraw and Fairy Lance, the regular Fairy Lance. So grand total, and since you said two people are close to him, Exus, right?
Well, I mean, you've got Faraji right there, and then you got Beatrice, who's kind of over there.
Yeah, she's over there and she's moving in.
Yeah, so she'll be in range by the time those. Well, she might be able to. Those might stop doing their. We're gonna drill through your body behavior and before she gets there. But Faraji's kind of like, yeah. It's worth noting in regards to something like Fairy Lance.
Mm-hmm.
It's an intelligent enough attack because it's controlled by Phytri, a living soul. It will avoid allies.
Wait, did I do that right? Hold on.
Now, if you add explosion onto it, Phytri cannot control physics that aren't hers. So, if you're making Phytri's Fairy Lance explode, sorry, kid, I can get as far away from you as I can, but you're still exploding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Explosions are a good thing because, I mean, even with rending his armor, I'm not even going to talk about all the passive symbols he has over his head. By the way, one of them is literally a fucking, sort of like the symbol of Asclepius's rod. You don't like that symbol.
Hold on. I think I fucked up my initial mana consumption. I multiplied instead of added it together.
Jammer!
So
Well, she's not going to use detonate then. But her grand total of damage is going to be 12,238,302.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
And she was hoping that if she fired the 25 round thing beside Kevin with his, they'd hopefully combine, or it just all stack together, or something.
Okay, so if I did my... Okay, so which sounds better? My total mana pool times 0.01 for the 10%, multiplied by the total of point... Oh, that's where I fucked up. I didn't... That was 2%, not 20%. Okay, yeah, no, I fucked up that numbers big time.
No. Yeah, I think you got them reversed. The 10% would be 0.1 and the 2% would be 0.02.
There we go. Okay, no, I got my numbers correct again. Properly correct.
Yeah.
That means... Fuck. Okay, so it's only burning 20,808 mana per use.
You're a high level person, so it's gonna be a decent mana investment for huge damage.
Yes. So now, to make this work, I'm going to multiply that.
That
Just so
face
that I
when
can...
you wish the party would have made Kali their friend somehow, so she could have helped in the final battle.
Made who?
Suyui's mother.
Ah,
I mean, that would have been cool. Okay, yeah, there we go. I've actually got this correct now.
You've had nothing but a whiny cat demanding to know more about archery from them.
No, she wasn't whining.
I like how defensive that was.
And then my mana regain 590. So that means I only burn 41,000.
Oh, we get to stop here. We got 1 minute left.
Damn it!
Give me your final stats. I would go later, but it's going to start storming sometime in like the next 30 or 40 minutes. And I don't want the PC being on because it's way more sensitive than the PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation was built for adverse gaming conditions.
PCs are delicate little flowers.
Yes, they need constant love and updating, otherwise they're worse than consoles by leagues.
Ain't that fucking true?
At some point, there's gonna be some PC elite fag that's just gonna be, what are you saying?
Facts, boy.
Okay,
spin
so
facts. Big and spin facts.
Kevin could
All
do that a
right.
couple more times since I've got my burn properly done.
You'll have done a good bit of damage. What's Beatrice gonna do? What's their attack?
Well, I was thinking of having her use Pulsar, but that would not exactly work so great. So I'm thinking she might have to do. Shit, where was it? Well, she could do a splitting stab. That would do a shitload of damage.
True. They could.
All right, so let me get that calculator back out. So let's see. 3, 3, 5. Plus.
Why is all of this gray?
Damage. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
No, I have a video. I need to send it to you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna send it to you on shit posting.
Okay.
See what I'm talking about.
All right, let's see. What else do I need to do? I need to roll damage numbers. Okay, first for the lightning. Oh, that's nice. I rolled a 2. And then for the sword.
That chick fucking making the motion of her falling down in that gif, by the way.
Mhm.
There, I sent it to shit posting.
All All right. Do I need to add anything? Oh,
I'm gonna be real with you. Looking at some of their stats and knowing some of your levels, yeah, I don't know how many of you are gonna walk out of here unscathed.
Well, that's how you know it's a good combat experience. It's gonna be a bad time. They're
I mean,
not
in the
supposed to be
background,
easy.
they are actively working over both Bonnie and Mob simultaneously with that hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you found out that Crucia has some sort of weird martial arts ass ability with that hammer.
all right. So Beatrice's number with that
Mm-hmm.
2,917,461.
Okay, and I'm gonna save that damage here, and way I know how much health he has left, and what skills. Well, I mean, you'll see the one skill that's gonna piss Kevin off again because you do an ungodly amount of damage collectively. Now, this little rod over his head, this is a rod of Asclepius looking fucking symbol. The reason you're gonna hate it is it's got 3 on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it loses one of the the numbers, going down to 2 once you get him to 1 HP, and it sparks him back up exactly to half HP.
Mm. And I guess it clears any status effects, doesn't it?
It does.
Fuck. So that all that poison just bleh.
Think Kevin can do that for like at least 6 more times. The size of his head, which was like 90% venom gland, if we're being honest, that's like gallons.
Mm-hmm.
And
I assumed that had something to do with the potion too.
I
Yes.
am going to clarify though. Fiona may have a grudge against Exus, but she doesn't hate him. You know.
I get you. God, yeah, I mean, thank God Noro's there, but I don't think Bonnie and Mob can handle Crucia. I mean, they hurt, but her damage is too fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
Even with their armor, she's cracking through it in chips.
And Kevin also shares the same sentiment against Exus. Just, he's a bitch.
It's the healing, isn't it?
It's obnoxious.
It's okay for you to do it, though.
No, Kevin doesn't do it on purpose. If he gets healed during fighting, he's healed.
But he has to stay stalwart and strong so he can help his friend. Because she needs his help.
That's why he doesn't hate him. He understands. He's still a bitch, though.
He's a lot of man. That's a lot of man right there. That's a big motherfucker. Hey, real talk though, he's probably Faraji levels of handsome. Is why he's so mad about the face. You can see the aristocracy in him with just his eye patch being ornate as shit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I'm
I
kinda
think
gay.
Kevin could take him.
Okay.
But you know that ornateness on that eye patch makes a good target.
I don't know.
And remember,
A
this is the music.
420 base charisma and just a couple of good rolls. I think you could be rethinking some stuff.
I mean, Exit has 605 charisma, but regardless, anyways. I want to point this out. If you hear this music,
Too late.
run. Go the other way, except Noro and Kevin. Go.
You know they wouldn't.
Well, technically, it's this one. This one right here is that one that lets you know that he's away, like they succeeded. But this one is perfection. Remember. So do you feel like the world's at stake yet? Because I can make it horror. I can make it way worse if not. Hold on. Let me put some of these other things in rotation. Let's see. Sudden nuclear missile. And I heard fireworks just now.
Yeah, those are outside. It's
No, here.
No.
You think you're the only person that lives in a state with fireworks? Bad.
Yep.
Blair, punch him.
And the
Blair's.
teddy.
I was about to say that.
Did Blair go? Did she go home?
No, she's here. She's asleep.
Oh, that's cute.
Mhm.
Put it in her ear while she's not looking.
Shut the fuck up.
Blair, wake up and punch him.
And the titty.
In the titty. Everyone, cue the moaning noises. What was that about flashbang?
No
Yeah.
flashbang.
Do it.
I don't have my headset on.
Damn it. You need to just do it next time.
You know what? You know what I say to you, Fionn? This is what I say to you. Wait, where'd it go? I lost it. Hold on. Where'd it go? This is what I say to you.
So dumb.
Oh, and maybe something like, I don't know.